God, and I am going to do a general live collective tarot reading or energy reading. Please be sure to check out my video that I just posted. Just did one, and it was a pretty good reading in my opinion. But yeah, good messages for those who need to hear it. We got the Fool, okay, and the Three of Swords. So you might be feeling like somebody's ready to escape something. They're ready to jump out, to leave, to have like this like severing of something that they really just gave their all to. And you could be like, you could be dealing with, there could be like, this is like Aries energy all the way, like, oh, I want to go over there, I want to do this, I need to conquer this. But like you could be also like, it could have been you could have been feeling pretty sad, and like someone's just like really rushed, like they really just want to like just like just go, like that's very, ooh, it's almost like overwhelming. Like I couldn't even get my words out just then. Like, I'm not sure if what kind of situation from this it was. Someone literally cannot speak. Okay, so you have the Hermit in reverse. So maybe at one point you could have been weighing your options, and you might have taken some time away from this thing that you really wanted to you either like you were just like really emotionally invested in something, and then now that you've like finished taking your little hiatus, if you ever even had one, it might have been quite some time. You might be like coming out of like taking a break from something, and you're just trying to get like some new freshness. Okay, someone also could be they need to stop overspending with their lavishness. Like you might be dealing with the Queen of Cups reverse and the Three of Pentacles reverse. This person is not really, they're not walking away. They don't, with the justice, like all these are reversed. Someone could just feel like they just fell flat on their ass, like when it came to like a relationship. But you could be like kind of like delving into your feminine energy and kind of wanting to like just get out there and do stuff, even though you feel like you've been done completely wrong. And it looks like you've been done completely wrong. You could have like dealt with like a during this during this little period that you might have had where you were kind of like contemplating like, hey, should I like leave this person, or should I like just go on and like leave this job? Like you could have been like really just in some like turmoil, and you might have felt like you like time just wasn't on your side, and like you were afraid that if you like moved, you would have made like a decision like being under the, why do they say guys, not the guys, but like under the kind of like energy of like being confused. Like you didn't want to make a decision on that. And you could be trying to get into your loving energy, or just like new fresh loving like energy when you're trying to move on. You're trying to take this, you know, if it's something that you had to leave, you're trying to take it on the nose and just like get in on the goodness of how things like actually are. Like I don't see you, I really don't see you being very someone also with the Three of Wands reverse could be something about children. And like someone could have some really bad kids. I don't know why. Yeah, like they're just not get, like someone just feels like they're not getting what they need out of a situation, even though it's not something that, like, it's kind of like being in a situation where they don't realize that Ooh, someone is confused. Okay. I'm sorry. It it won't even come out right. What energy is that? I'm sorry. We're gonna have to. Someone doesn't even know how to like express what they're feeling, and it's like they don't feel like they have a way to make like a right decision, and that they're just not getting what they want, which, you know, it's easy to feel that way when, you know, things aren't going your way. I'm not trying to say that it shouldn't. I'm just saying, like, it's easy to feel like overwhelmed, and this person doesn't feel like they're getting they're just not getting what they want. And it might have to do with someone's kids as well. Like, someone's kid might be acting up, or just, I don't know. They were saying something about kids. I don't really get into that, because, like, to be quite honest, I have some experience with kids. I've worked with kids before, but I'm just not the person to be talking about like kids with, because like my childhood was a little, I'll say, violent. Yeah, that's enough about me, but like, yeah. So the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. Someone could be like wanting to like just really display their own truth. Like, they want to just like lay it all out there. It's giving me just like straight cut and corner like energy, like just concentrated energy. Like, it's not giving it's kind of weird because it is giving detail, but it's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not giving enough detail, but I'm just getting like straight up energy, like how someone like really feels without like really elaborating. Okay, so I don't know how to explain that. Someone, they're just like, they want to just, someone needs it to be known, like they've lost a lot with the Five of Cups. They feel like overdrawn. It's giving even like almost like an overwhelming sense of like just truthful, bitter sentiment upon a situation. I'm gonna draw some Les Vampires Oracle. I used it for the first time in the reading that I just did on my channel. And Four Swords. Okay, yeah, it just shows in reverse that someone is just coming out of like kind of like their restful state, and someone is almost like blazing ahead. Okay, so yeah, someone's not, Eight of Swords reverse, someone's not confused anymore, or someone's trying to lead someone else to be confused. With the Ace of Cups, this could be about like some sort of a sparking or like an offer of like emotions, or if someone in a relationship is just now starting to feel some emotions, they could be confused by them. And you could have not even been, yeah, it's giving relationship now, so you could, someone is also they haven't been in a relationship in like quite some time, and they came out of like a sadness and stillness. They haven't been talking to anybody about it. They've been feeling like they've been completely defeated and underwhelmed in a situation. Someone left them to feel that way, and that's their cutting truth. And it was over, you know, something that was just now starting to kind of like to try to flourish. Like, it's, I'm getting a flower that's like trying to bloom, but it didn't even get it didn't even have a chance to even like really just, right when the petal is beginning to kind of twitch, it just stopped. That's sad. That's sad. Sorry, a card flipped up. Okay, yeah. Stacy, go ahead and take it. So you could be feeling like the whatever happened, like you've accomplished, like you both have accomplished what you could have, and now you don't. You're kind of like, what else is there to, ruminate over? Like, to be feeling these feelings, and you could be also be dealing with a Leo. We have hmm, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the King of Swords. You could in the okay, Seven of Swords. Okay, so you're taking this very easy approach with the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. You're understanding what's going on. You have this clear mind about all the crap that was going on. Like, there's nothing more to ruminate about. You understand, like, this is what it is. And I see that you are being just very logical about the situation, even though, like, it's coming from hurt and confusion. Yeah. Let's see what else we got, Spirit. Show us the way. You have the Two of Wands. So, just like with that full energy that we had at the beginning, you could be feeling like you're ready to like go the pace, you're ready to go the distance, to get this thing done, to like move on, really. With this Eight of Cups just keeps popping out. This is the second time. Like, at first you felt confused because it was reversed, and then when it came up just upright, you're just like, I know what all I need to know now. And it might be just to move away from something. Like, it's just kind of giving us kind of like a rundown of what happened. But let's choose two cards from the Les Vampires Oracle deck. And hopefully I can read it well in this blue light. Because my contacts are trying out. But yeah, we'll see what we got. One off the bottom, one off the top. The first one off the top. Oops. Ooh. It says hunter, aggressor, tracker, provider. You can see that well. And then on the bottom, we have compassion, empathy, simpatico, kindness. So, let's see what it's saying. Someone could be 32 years old. Someone could be 41 years old. Someone could have a 14-year-old. Someone could also be 23. Let's see if that is extravagance. Let's see what we got. I'm almost there. Okay, hunter, aggressor, tracker, provider. In the Les Vampires, they speak. There is a belief that in order to have what it is we feel we need or want or desire or are told we must have, we must track it, hunt it, and sometimes kill it. For the hunter does not simply allow or simply follow and make a friend of the creature it wishes to have. It must kill it in order for it to be satisfied. There is a part of you that feels this falsehood, that in order to become something, there must be a death. In that order to become something, there must be a death of which you will be the cause. That there is competition and need, and that you can only have what you long for is if you I can't even read this. This is so dark in here. Sorry, guys. I am so blind. But it says, have for what you long for if someone else can no longer have it. And we have to come to you to say that even we, who are the unnatural world's greatest hunters, need not kill. There is always a way to find what we need without taking it from another. There is within you now an urge to win in a competition where you feel that there only may be one survivor. But there are other ways through the goal you desire. You can find what it is you need deep within. And there is also truth in the word hunter. For you to live each day, something must die, be it the food on your table or the produce that become your walls in the home you live in. Energy, excuse me, energy has even given up one form and become another. Everything transforms, but for that which you seek now, the hunt needs to go within, and and the chase be a part of your character, which, when hunted down and integrated, will give you what you lack in order to create what you need. You need to become the hunter of the hidden parts of your own self, of the courage you feel you lack, of the opportunity you believe you have not been given, for you breathe, do you not? And as you breathe, you, a part of you, is the hunter and must take action to obtain what is it that you long for. No one else will be able to do this for you. This task is yours alone, human. So, if you are kind of like being a little bit more aggressive, or you have to be aggressive in a situation where like you kind of feel like you have to be a little bit more abrasive in a situation, you don't have to be abrasive, you don't have to be the hunter. If you turn that within yourself and look at the parts that you need to fix, or you not even just need to fix, just like things that you've been wanting to do for yourself, things you've been wanting to do for a long time. You've been wanting to paint that model car in your garage, for example. You've been wanting to try out this new lipstick and you wanted to do a review on it online, or you wanted to read that one book. Like, do something that you want to do and turn your own energy into yourself, and not focusing on whatever else around you that is making you aggressive, because it's probably going to come off in like some sort of a weird way. Also, let's look up compassion, which is 14. And let's see what passion says for us. Compassion, empathy, simpatico, kindness. There are times in our lives when circumstances and people and what we see have a certain horror to them. It is the horror of being unable to believe that there is such cruelty and malice and injustice in the world. Oh man. It says each day, if we allow ourselves, we expose our minds and our hearts and energies to events that hold enough tragedy within them for us to suffer pain on behalf of other humans, animals, and the fellow creatures we share this planet with. We, children of the night, know this suffering too. And mind you, we're reading from Les Vampire, so it's coming from the perspective of a vampire. So just throwing that out there in case, like, I didn't preface that before. But it says, we, children of the night, know this suffering too. And sometimes we cannot bear to stand it a moment longer. We have no more forbearance at times, and that is when we step forward and carry those who are suffering so very deeply. Mm, yeah. So, within this card are the elements of your great beliefs. Your beautiful Christ, God made flesh, at his moment of being taken down from the cross, at that moment, released from suffering. In this way, we want you to know that all the suffering you see, all the hardship you can observe, is unendurable for us too. So we must step forward, and even God does not refuse help, even when it comes from those who many would claim to be the opposite of all they consider to be good. When this card appears to you, know that even the unlikeliest of hearts hold compassion, and sometimes they cannot bear the suffering about them any more than you can. And they can become an ally, comforting those who have fallen, who are unable to rise and take steps towards the rebirth of their own life. This deep compassion means that they will refuse to take comfort or exit their lives of hardship because they know that where they are, they can do most good. There is much good within us and so much good within you. If you have fallen, you will be caught up in strong arms and helped tenderly nurtured. You will be treated with respect, although at this time you may be unconscious of this fact. And those who will gather you up when you have unraveled, when you are fallen, it is not the one who you thought would come to your aid. So, this also speaks to just having the essence of compassion. If you're in a kind of social dynamic or even a bureaucratic dynamic where you have someone above you or you are ranking higher than someone in any sort of way, you should show them compassion. As someone who is above you will show you compassion, and it may come also from the unlikeliest of sources. So in the kind of hunter mode, they with these two oracle cards, they're asking you to soften yourself and get into kind of like an abundance mode and be ready to receive goodness from the universe, because the universe has something good to give to you, although you've come from kind of like a turbulent past and being confused and not knowing what to do and having to walk away from said conflict. Thank you all for listening. If you've made it this far, give me a thumbs up if you resonated at all with this, or if you'd like to see more videos. I greatly appreciate you clicking on my video, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later. Peace.